In Japan, New Year's Eve means Toshikoshi Soba. That helps us leave behind the worries and welcome a fresh start. And I'm going to show you how to make shrimp tempura that looks just like soba restaurant. Let's get started.
First, let's prepare the shrimp. Place the frozen shrimp in a tray and pour water and let them thaw. They'll defrost in about 10 to 15 minutes. Once thawed, remove the heads. The vein often come out at the same time, but if it doesn't, insert the toothpick into a third segment of the tail, pull the vein out. Peel the shells. Place the shrimp in a bowl with a pinch of salt and massage gently to refresh the shrimp and keep the flavor clean. Rinse lightly with water and pat dry. Now make 4 to 5 shallow diagonal cuts along the belly side of the shrimp, about 1/4 deep. Flip the shrimp over and gently stretch it until you hear a click sound. This loosens the muscles so the shrimp will fry straight. Break off the sharp tip of the tail and trim just the very end so the moisture doesn't splatter during the frying. Now the shrimp prep is complete. Next, let's make the dashi. Place kombu and katsuobushi together in a pot with water and turn on the heat. Today, I want a deep, full-bodied dashi, so I heat everything together to slowly draw out the umami. Keep it at a gentle heat, just below a boil, and once it starts to lightly simmer, continue extracting for about 10 minutes. At soba restaurant in Japan, you'll often see the dashi ingredients simmering together like this in cotton bag, so I'm recreating the method here. It gives you a beautifully rich dashi. Strain through a fine mesh strainer after 10 minutes. You should have 3 cups of dashi. Now season the soup. Add mirin and soy sauce to a pot and bring to a boil to cook off the alcohol. Then add the dashi and warm it gently. Taste and if needed, add a pinch of salt. This soup base is intentionally not too sweet, so the flavor of dashi really shines through. Now let's make the tempura shrimp. Heat your oil up to 340 degrees Fahrenheit. Mix tempura batter by combining equal parts of tempura flour and icy cold water, and gently whisk. Don't overmix. It's fine if there are still a few small lumps. To test the oil temperature, drop in a little butter. If it sinks and immediately float back up, it's ready. Lightly coat the shrimp in all-purpose flour, dip into the butter, and carefully press into the oil. For the first 2 to 3 minutes, avoid touching the shrimp so the butter can set. Once they float, sprinkle in little extra butter using your chopsticks to create that airy and light, crispy coating with the plenty of crunch you see at the soba restaurant. When the shrimp feel crisp when touched with chopsticks, remove and drain on a rag. And now prepare the other toppings. Separate the leaves and the stem of the Mitsuba. Cut the stem into 1-inch pieces. If you have yuzu peel, use the zest. Now let's cook the soba. Bring a large frying pan of water to a boil and cook the noodles for about 3 to 4 minutes or follow the package instructions. If the pot starts to foam up, add a splash of water to cool it down. This helps the noodles cook evenly all the way through. While the soba is cooking, fill your serving bowl with hot water to warm it up. Drain the soba well and add into the bowl. Pour plenty of hot soup over the soba, top with tempura shrimp and mitsuba and touch of yuzu peel. The aroma is incredible. If you like, finish with a sprinkle of shichimi chili pepper. This is typical New Year's Eve soba. Enjoy while piping hot, blowing each bite as you eat. This year, I made with a rich, deeply flavored dashi and dark soy sauce for a bold finish. Hearty, warming, and so satisfying. I hope you will give this recipe a try. Thank you for watching the video. Give me a big thumbs up and share the video with your friends and families, and consider subscribing if you don't want to miss any of my new videos. And follow me on the social media and tag me on your post if you give it a try. And join my happy eating group to share your food with me. And my store on Amazon has pretty much everything that I'm using in my video. And for more information, visit my website princessbamboo.com. Thanks again, and I will see you soon. Bye!